You are now tuning in to the Evolution Daily Podcast.
Hey, what's going on, boys? Welcome back to the Evolution Daily Podcast. Now, this is a very special episode. Here in a second, you're going to see a roundtable discussion during the Evolution Daily Summit, the official summit. It was absolutely incredible. So it's like me and 5 other students and then one of my buddies, and we're talking social circle, we're talking game. It gets really funny. It gets a little political, only a little bit, but it's a great episode. Listen, before you listen to the episode, I got to tell you, I'm talking to you, Chris, Steven, Carl. If you love the Evolution Daily Podcast and you think to yourself, because guys tell me, they say, Aaron, this is the only thing keeping me going. The scamdemic is afoot. There's a new administration. The world is falling apart. The 5D chess is coming together. And the only thing that holds me together is your podcast. Could you put out more episodes? I am now proud to announce to you that every single week, if you sign up for the Evolution Daily Patreon at patreon.com/Evolution Daily, you will be able to receive a brand new episode. We are going all in on this podcast. It's not just going to be me and Alpha Chad every week anymore. We're going to get big guests. We're going to have incredible conversation. I'm going to get porn stars on here. I'm going to get strippers on here. There's going to be a lot of the episodes in the Patreon will be video, but they'll all be audio. And then whenever it's a guest that I really want to be on video, aka like some porn star or something, there's going to be video in there. So you're going to get a bonus episode every single week when you sign up for the Patreon. It's extremely cheap. There's 2 tiers over there. Guys have asked me over the years to create a Patreon just because a lot of them can't afford whatever, $3,000 boot camp, the mentorship, all these things. And they say, how can I support? So this is your way to support. If you've ever gotten any value and you want more value with the bonus episode every week, yes, that's correct. You're now going to get 2 episodes of the Evolution Daily Podcast every single week when you sign up for the Patreon over at patreon.com/Evolution Daily. There will be a link down below wherever you're listening to this. Enjoy this free episode. And when you sign up this week, because this is the first free episode since we've launched the Patreon, when you sign up right now, you're going to get 2 incredible episodes right out the gate. So you don't only get 1 and then have to wait next week. You're going to get 2. And one of them is just a ratchet party down in Miami, all filmed. I'm sending guys into sets. We're drinking White Claws at like 1 p.m. or noon. It's ridiculous. It's insane. So you guys will absolutely love that.
Are we done filming?
Hey, this is good content.
Oh, is this over?
Patreon. This is a Patreon exclusive content.
Oh.
Patreon.
Sign up again over at patreon.com/Evolution Daily. Excited to launch this. You guys are going to love this episode and love everything we have coming for you inside of the Patreon. Enjoy. So anybody on this podcast 100% is going to be banned from Parler because Parler is now the new Twitter. They ban you if they don't like you. Gab is the new Twitter. They ban you if you don't like you.
You guys can move in.
This will be the first time that I just officially announced that the Evolution Daily Podcast is actually now just politics. It's just a political podcast. So that's kind of what we're doing these days.
Should we get our Tim Pool beanies?
I want a Tim Pool beanie. I got to go get mine from Ohio right now. What are we all in the shot?
Yeah.
Everything's good?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Like
Yeah.
I said, it doesn't even need to be perfect, but we're going to start filming. We're going to start
Yeah.
doing 2 episodes a week. So that shit's going to be good. We'll start here. I think this is a good topic to bring up. Pass him that mic real quick. You did a boot camp with me 2 years ago?
Yeah, like 2019.
I almost got in a fight on the boot camp with you. You defended me.
Yeah.
How did that feel to watch the god that I am almost getting pummeled in the street, and then you saved my life?
I'm gonna be real, Aaron. I don't think you would have gotten pummeled.
I
This
would
guy
have
was
fucking
like-
ruined that little bitch boy's life. I would have fucking, and if I would have started to lose, I would have
Welcome to the
maced him
podcast.
to death and then kicked him while he was on the ground. 100%. That's what would have happened.
Yeah, we're just...
We're running the boot camp with him, and me and that chick that kind of just never goes away. I'm a big fan of her though. She's a great person. It was just a toxic situation we had. We had broken up temporarily around this time, and we walk in the club, and she and this guy are just all over each other, and I'm getting triggered, and I keep just having to go full Wim Hof, Eckhart Tolle, just all right, focus on the boot camp. Don't look over at her like between his legs now, and I eventually just lose it.
Fuck that.
And so I go up, and she sees me and stuff too, and I go up straight to the guy, and I'm like, hey, what's up, bro? And I like dap him up. He's like, not much, man. How's it going? I'm like, bro, have you been over to Standard yet? I got my shoulder on him. He's like, oh fuck. Well,
You start gaming him.
make a note in your phone to bleep at the beginning of this podcast.
You
Important.
can't be coming to your job like that.
I know. If you
Like,
know
you're
I,
just showing up at my work.
if you know I have a
Your
boot
fucking
camp,
new boyfriend.
stay home.
That was
Stay home. Yeah. So I go up, I'm dapping this guy up. He's really confused. She's like, stop. What are you doing? Whatever. And I'm like, nothing. This guy just seems really cool. It seems you guys are really hitting it off, whatever. And he starts getting more aggressive. He's now getting in my face, kind of realizing what's happening. And so then I go, come here. And I drag her over. And I go, I swear to fucking God, if you don't stick with me right now in the rest of this boot camp, I'm never going to fucking talk to you again. And
Was she with that guy?
And she was going to fuck him. She even told me that they had already talked about going home together and
These
stuff.
hoes ain't loyal.
They're not loyal. Well, we were broken up.
That's
so
toxic, though.
yeah, of me.
I've been in that situation where you got like a long
That's
term.
it.
I've been in that situation where you have like a long-term fuck buddy, like you guys were official at one point, but you both go to the same bars, and now every time she shows up with a guy, it's like you're fucking doing this on purpose.
Oh, I hate it. The latest
You
one
gotta
is-
move or they gotta move. That's the only way out.
I'm ready to move. I'm ready to get the fuck out, especially after this latest
Because you'll
one.
end up kicking some guy's ass.
Dude, when I see this latest one out at the bar with a dude one day, I'm gonna lose it. I will not be
Yeah, you
able
want to punch the dude in the face.
I want to attack.
Even
I wanna
though the guy had
say-
nothing to do with
I want to
it.
say brutal things. I want to punk him out about whatever I can. I can't help it, man. I get territorial over these women.
Is that your mortal enemy?
No. No, she did not end up with that guy. She's not with anybody now.
You run into him at the bars though?
No, because he's a bitch boy and stays home. The only time I ever ran into that guy was after he would talk all this shit about game and all this shit, and then I link up with our buddy George, who now is not around. He's like over in fucking Ukraine or something now.
Yeah.
I go to link up with him. He's like, by the way, so-and-so's here too. And I go, oh, this is going to be fun. And me and George, I'm not trying to brag, but we're just cleaning up. We're making out with like these different girls. We got this huge group of college girls. We're grinding on them. And he's just like standing there with a beer looking at us like we're the fucking idiots.
This is the guy that's trying to get with your girl.
He did in the past. It was a whole debacle.
And he knows about what you do.
He was
and
in
knows
Opal.
And he started dating your girl?
No. And he never will. I'll kill myself.
Oh, he's just
and
like a
them.
pickup guy that you didn't fuck with.
This is comedy. When I say
This
these
is a
things,
pickup guy that you didn't get along with.
pickup guy that would like basically shit on me directly.
Oh, he
Almost.
didn't like pickup.
He was in Opal though, and he would shit on everybody he would meet up with.
There's a lot of people like that.
He
They're
would
like,
shit on everybody though. He'd be like, "Hey, who wants to meet
It
up
doesn't
here?"
work.
And then no. He would go like this. He would go, "Hey guys, so look, I met up with some of you last night, and you're really giving me a bad name by the way that you're like being socially uncalibrated, all this shit." Fuck off, dude. You knew you just joined this group of nerds trying to not be nerds.
Yeah.
What did you think? Like, just fucking the Winklevoss twins were gonna come meet out with you?
the Winklevoss.
And so then it's a long, complicated story. It doesn't matter. The point is that then I found out those two had gone on a couple dates and that she was like not interested in him because he was a fucking dork. She talked about how boring this dude was, all this stuff. Then I see a picture of them together because she sends it to me because of like their friend circle, whole thing. Doesn't matter. This is all irrelevant. Anyways, you saved my life. So
You gotta move. Or she's gotta move.
I gotta move, man. I'm
The power
done.
move is telling her to move. Listen, I love you. You gotta move though.
These are the bars where I come do game and you're bringing dates.
I'm done.
You're bringing your little fucking Tinder boyfriend.
I'm done. I now have had too many serious girls where now, not only is it because the one...
But to be honest though, you've had a lot of girlfriends in the same small town and you go do game at the places where you met them. So it's probably pretty messy.
So the Asian one, right? She now has a kid. You remember the Asian girl and all their
yeah.
friends. She now has a kid, so I don't run into her.
She's
I
a
run
kid?
into all of her friends. I run into all of her friends all the time. They're looking at me. They're pointing at me. They know what I do. It's just I'm sick of it, man. I'm tired of it.
And it's shut down. You gotta go home at 10 o'clock.
Maybe I'll come here with you in February.
I'm staying for the whole month of February.
Maybe I'll come down in February.
It's easy down here.
Yeah.
Hot. They're hot girls. You get a ton of leads.
Yeah. It's
You go anywhere, you're gonna bump into a hot girl every 5 seconds.
You got more girls down here, 100%, and we got beautiful weather. It's incredibly difficult to go night game in Columbus right now. Pre-COVID, in Columbus, it already slows down in the winter.
Yeah.
Already. Let alone now. 10 p.m., COVID, winter. brutal.
You still made it work though. We went out to some of those
summer.
restaurant places, and then you were just pulling people over to the table, like or like eating food.
Yep.
And made it work.
Yep.
With the masks on, and all that shit. So
Yeah.
it's possible, but I don't really want to do that. I feel like restricted. Like, all right, I got to put on a mask just to walk over to here, and then I can take it off if I'm sitting down. But if I'm standing up, I have to wear it, and it's like,
Yeah.
I'm just gonna come to Miami where I can. Everything's outside, and I can just game during the daytime and at night, and I don't really fuck with the masks down here that much.
Yeah. Pass it to Putin, Igor, real quick. Pass it to Bro, you are one of my favorite students I've ever had. You are a phenomenal dude. What's it like in Austin for you?
Man, Austin, like, it's kind of hard a little bit
Yeah.
because you know the language barrier and stuff.
Yeah.
But like I like it a lot, you know. Like I go out, I have a lot of makeouts. Like not always cool, but I have a lot of fun, you know.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
That boot camp changed my fucking life.
You make it work, man. You have such a fun energy to you, and when you're going out, you keep that fun energy alive, man. If you were shy and shit, it wouldn't work for you. It just wouldn't work for you. You keep a fun energy going. You were grinding on easily the hottest girl at that Vegas club when we were on the Omnia rooftop.
yeah.
That bitch was so goddamn hot, man. I was like,
The girls we have at the table.
yes,
The Asian girl. And those,
Blonde woman.
no, not those ones.
Second set.
Those girls were hot, but they were fucking bottle
There was
rappers.
gold
I
diggers.
told that 40-year-old that.
Oh, you did. That's right.
Canadian 40.
She wasn't bad. She wasn't bad at all. Maybe these girls want to be in the podcast.
So we can like film.
We should send Tony off to recruit some hoes for the podcast.
Lights up.
No, bro. So you've been grinding it out
I feel like
work-wise
it would
in
be
in Austin, right? And not a whole lot of time to game because you're online. Your business picked up massively.
Yeah. Basically, like
That's cool, man.
for the last 6 months, only free time I have is like Saturday and Sunday, like, and I sleep like half Saturday.
Yeah. No, I did.
And basically, like all numbers what I get on weekends, they go nowhere because like I don't have time during the week to meet with them.
Yeah. We're here just so everybody knows that's watching this at home. We're here at the official Evolution Daily Mastermind Summit, and we have a total confirmed of about 40 dudes that are now going to be swarming the beaches. This is going to be the D-Day of Miami Beach. Everybody's landing on the beaches. We're running up the beaches and just destroying and killing everything that we possibly can in our path.
I want to say something.
Yes, go ahead.
I want to get my dick sucked this weekend.
Yeah! Yes, bro, and you're going to. And you know what? When push comes to shove, if it hasn't happened by Sunday night, quality goes out the window, okay? A mouth is a mouth. I don't need it to be Alexis Wren. You know, I don't care what it is, right? I mean, a mouth is a mouth, which is also, too, this is a great time to announce, I've been working with a new branding coach, and Evolution Daily's new slogan is a mouth is a mouth. Evolution Daily, a mouth is a mouth. That'll now kind of be the platform, the foundation that we build this castle off of. A hole is a hole. Yeah, fuck it. Yeah. One of the greatest moments is we're doing a boot camp, a one-on-one in Columbus, and we have this really professional guy, the guy down from Cincy, right? He's just this, like, I think he was divorced or out of a long-term relationship. He's like 40, cut guy, really into his career, really professional guy. And Jason ends up rolling with us in the car from one bar to another, and we're driving down High Street, and you're like, I got head over on those steps over there. You're like, I'm pretty sure I got chlamydia.
I think she did give me the.
It was so funny. The dude just couldn't handle
We gotta
some of
edit that out.
some of the. Oh God! I make another note. I got to cut out the name, the gonorrhea, the chlamydia. You gotta cut it all out.
I don't mind getting corona on this boot camp.
You know, I will get. Corona.
If I get corona through blowjob, I'm ready for it.
Yeah.
You guys had a girl wear the mask during sex.
No.
No,
I had a
fuck
girl
no.
that won't take the mask off.
You can have
She
safe
comes
sex
over.
doing doggy.
She'll give me head,
True.
but she'll put the
Kinda
mask
try to
back
breathe
on.
up.
We don't make out.
Whoa.
Put the HEPA filter near her
And I'm like,
face.
you can take the mask. Like, I can't. You can still get COVID if you're wearing the mask.
Some girls are
I'm
so
not
bad
wearing
at
a
kissing,
mask.
I'd rather not make out. How do some girls
Or
in
they're ugly and
2021
they
still not know how to
Just
kiss?
put a bag on their head.
It's
you know?
absurd. What is wrong with these women?
You ever bagged a girl?
The whole open mouth.
Dude, if your teeth hit my teeth, what the fuck? If we're clanking teeth, and these are fake teeth, bro. I got my teeth knocked out playing rugby in college. So it was only day 2 of rugby. I wasn't like a professional rugby player. I tried to play rugby to make friends. I went to Kent State. Day 2, I get my fucking teeth knocked out.
Those veneers?
Yeah. These 2 right here.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're kind of always whiter than the other ones. I gotta like whiten to keep up the other ones. But so I'm trying to make friends, and then before you know it, day 2 of rugby, I'm 290 pounds, horrific acne. I'm crying with blood all in my hand. I mean,
What does it take to get white teeth? You see girls with like perfect white teeth. You're like, what is it?
professional whitening.
You can't drink coffee. Right?
Most girls drink iced coffee via straw. That's a key to it. I notice I've gotten professional whitenings, and within a couple months, the coffee starts to get them again.
Fuck.
Yeah.
I'm a coffee
To
addict.
do it like every couple of months and it costs like some money to do it like.
Well, that's another
I
thing
want
about
fake teeth. I'm
Colombia
gonna
that's
get
amazing.
veneers.
Is in Colombia, I think the professional whitening cost me like $150, whereas in the U.S. it'd be like $500 plus.
Medical
Also,
tours.
guys, I want to make sure you're passing the mic too when someone's
Get that
talking.
medical tour.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Adam, are you excited about this weekend?
Hell yeah, we're just getting started, but we're out here doing
Yeah.
some things.
Yeah. So you guys went to Austin, you and this guy that doesn't want to be on cam, which is
His
just
job is gonna be compromised.
First
if
you
he's
get
on here.
vaccinated, then you hit me up the other day, hey, you're gonna post a Zoom replay. I'm like, I'm busy, man. And now you won't be on mic. This is like 3 strikes.
My identity's going out
This
right
is
now.
3 strikes. Everyone knows you hit me up for the Zoom replay, which is also, for everybody that knows, if you're in the mastermind, that's just a provided thing that everyone's supposed to get. So the fact I'm complaining about it is pretty comical.
Also,
It says
too,
a lot about my
like, you could
character.
sit,
But yeah, and then
next
you
to
got your
him
other
and then
boys
also
coming
be
in.
on the
You got
mic,
your
you know
the
what I
other
mean? If
half
you
of your
wanted to
crew
like get
coming in
into
tonight.
it, don't talk without being
Can I say
your,
names
you know what I
here? I
mean?
guess I'll say
Maybe not
names.
theirs, but whatever.
Be the
I
hidden
picked
guy.
up my
Yeah, you
tall
could be the hidden
Indian
guy.
friend at the airport this morning.
I'm just letting you know.
Okay.
Dropped them off at a work meeting. So people are coming out here to do work. We're
Okay.
a little work, a little fun, a little business, a little pleasure.
Yeah.
I'm here for strictly pleasure. That's on my MO this weekend.
You're here
this
to
is like a fucking little vacation for me. It's nice.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
So
paradise.
did Moose? What's the story with you? Did Moose get you into game? Did you guys meet through game? What was the deal with that?
I met him through because I was working through another coach doing infield for him, and he had me work that weekend, and I met Moose that weekend. He was
Okay.
doing a boot camp with this other coach that weekend, and that's how I met Moose.
Do you think that the other coach is a better coach than me?
Wow, you put me on the spot. Well, first of all, he doesn't do like pickup coaching anymore. So
Okay,
that's-
then the answer is no. All right.
So I guess by default, yeah.
Yes, all right, great. I am the
default.
best. I do run ads that say that I'm the best dating coach in the world. I do believe it. I think I just need to show that to the world a lot better and let that light shine throughout. So
You got to figure out if you're the best dating coach on Mars, apparently now.
Yeah. Somebody commented that. Yeah, I love the haters. They come at me about the ad. I get hit up about the ad. People will message me with like hate shit. You say you're the best coach. It'll be other coaches too. Some like small time little fucks. They hit me up. What, you want to have an infield off? I think we should have an infield off. I'm like, I
That's
can
so
see on
fucking
your
lame.
page that you're broke. I can see everything you're doing. You're a broke little bitch. You think I have time to do an infield off with you to prove that I'm better than your 900 subscriber channel? Kill yourself.
It
Kill
just sounds so
yourself,
corny.
and then we'll have an infield off.
There's so many like fake pickup coaches and like just pickup coaches crawling at the woodwork nowadays.
Who's a pickup coach? Who's somebody that you hate? Is there anybody that you could just easily say, I fucking hate this pickup coach?
I don't even follow these guys anymore.
Yo,
like,
that
I feel like
promoter guy in New York.
What promoter
The
guy?
promoter, he's a promoter of a club, but he tries
Promoter
to do
guys get laid.
Okay, yeah, that grinds my gears. When these promoters think they're pickup artists and they're pickup coaches, but they're just promoters.
Yeah.
And the way they get girls is just because they offer just complete like free drinks and free dinners. That's not
still a strategy, though.
It's a strategy.
It's a strategy, but it's all smoke and mirrors, really. It's not
If
skill.
you're getting laid, you're getting laid.
It's this funny thing where there's a lot of the marketing that goes into game that really only works on the lowest common denominator guy, right? So you know the promoter life, right? I understand the promoter life.
Yeah.
So I know when I see these guys, and I'm not hating on it. First of all, you're right, it's a strategy. Secondly, these are good photos, right? But you see these guys where they're like at this big table with a bunch of girls they clearly don't know. They just clearly don't know these chicks. They're like chubby white girls from North Carolina and then like a couple Latinas mixed in there. And they're all just sitting there at the table and you're supposed to look at these pics and think, look at all of his, is he having an orgy?
Yeah,
Is
they're
he,
not. They're not fucking.
is he
them.
having an orgy tonight?
With girls from the grocery store.
Yes. Yes, we had a pickup only party a couple times.
It was all girls that you met from the grocery store that week that you brought to a house party.
Oh my gosh, that sounds crazy.
And even back when we would have the big house parties when I was living with Andrew and all those guys, those were all, other than a couple girls that Andrew knew through like social circle and stuff, they were all just cold approach girls. That's how I don't have friends.
Do you ever feel like
what do you think I do?
Well, that's
Do you
what
think
we
I
did
just
over
have
summer.
time to go like, what am I going to go to a restaurant with some guy to talk about Xbox?
You don't do brunch.
I'm not hanging out with anybody.
You don't got a brunch squad.
I hate having friends.
The only reason I approach girls now is just to invite them to our events that we're doing. It's great.
Oh, you do it that way. You do a promotion.
Yeah, well, I'm not labeling myself as a
You
promoter.
do events so that
I guess I'm event social circle organizer in New York City. So
you crush it, right?
we're crushing it, slowly but surely. We have a photo shoot booked next month. We're gonna get some models for that, photographers. Got the studio booked.
I love
yeah.
seeing the formation of that. I love from the
Yeah.
beginning of it to now, it's getting bigger. You guys are clearly getting traction with it.
Yeah, and like you said, like if you have haters too. You have haters along the way, but if you're not having haters, you're not doing something right.
Do you guys have haters in the city?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Really? Wait, what would the
There's a
hate
bunch of
come
jealous
from?
guys that are pissed that we're not inviting them.
Colleagues, friends.
Colleagues,
Oh,
friends.
Wait, why are you inviting?
Because our whole thing is like, okay, yeah, we want the ratio to be good first of all. We want it to be like our parties have been like what, like 3-1, 4-1,
3-1, 4-1 at least.
yeah,
Four,
yeah.
make the guys pay like $200.
No, so we're not having guys pay money, but we're asking them, hey, if you come, it'd be cool if you could bring a girl or two just to make the ratio better. If they say no, I can't do that, then I say, okay, well you can't come then.
That's the house party rule, like on colleges and shit.
Yeah, but these guys
nice
want to
try,
show up.
guys.
They want to show up
Beaches.
empty-handed with no liquor, no nothing, no girls, no money. I'm like, what are you bringing to the table right now? We did this all for you. What are you bringing?
That'll end up in like dudes fighting. If you have too many guys at a party, like
Yeah, that's also a thing too. We had an event over in September, and some guys started shit with like the bartender, and I was like, all right, we got to screen these guys better next time because the guys cause problems. The girls are just there to have fun. So it's a learning process. It's really
Keep that ratio up 1-to-1. Sorry, dude, you're trying to show up alone. Can't do it. Bring a girl. Go get a girl.
Yeah,
Go get a girl.
it's not hard.
I've been fucking.
pick one off the street.
Yeah,
That's-
like,
that's-
hey, I'm going to a party.
Yep, bunch of times they did that at LeBain. They try to get you to. If you're just two dudes showing up, they're gonna be like $70 a head.
Yeah.
You show up with girls, you're good.
We'd always go over to Beer Garden and grab a few girls.
Beer garden.
Just
Yep.
get in the line with us.
Go grab a couple girls that just look like they're not doing anything. Hey, do you guys want to come to LeBain with us? Yeah, sure. Let's go. And then, dude, one of the best clubs I've ever been to in my life. And you were living in Houston,
Austin.
but you were in Houston, weren't you?
No, Floyd was in Houston.
No, you lived in Houston. So it was in Houston. It was called was it called Spyro? Somebody will know what I'm talking about. Somebody listening, I forget, but it was like one of my favorite clubs. I pulled one of the hottest girls I've ever like same night pulled, probably even just smashed in general. And yeah, they're like, bring girls or get the fuck out. And so we just had to go perusing the street. The student loved it. We had to go grab some girls. He thought it was the coolest thing he ever saw. He's like, that's amazing. We just got these girls from the street to go to the club. And yeah, it is. It is amazing. I'm amazing. Planet Earth's #1. Right? So, wait, real quick, back to Adam. So, bro, what's like some actual, because this podcast is only politics now. It's only comedy. It's only entertainment.
I actually had to get my car, so this is a good time to dip out.
Okay. So what's like a real practical piece of advice for a guy who is actually trying to build some sort of a social circle, get that residual income, if you will, and build this up a little bit?
Well, right now we're not seeing any kind of income or we're not really monetizing it.
I meant like residual puss.
Oh,
I'll just get
residual
gross.
pussy.
I meant
That's even better.
That's what I meant.
Financial terms.
Yeah, I meant residual puss, because now it's not just having a cold approach every time to get laid. It's like you maybe had a girl at an event, she was at 3 events now, and she's down to hang out now a little more and whatever. So
Yeah, it's kind of just when you hold these events, it kind of just on autopilot. It kind of just really falls into your lap sometimes. Like we've had people that come, like we had a small group doing this, and our group would constantly get laid at these events, and I guess the advice I can give: start slow, start small. You gotta have big dreams and big goals for this. Like right now, who should not be named, is talking about just big ideas and big goals. What we want this to look like in 2-3 years, and
you're sitting in front.
it's definitely gonna be possible. But you got to start slow and build that momentum. And I would say if you're starting from
They do.
scratch, just make friends with the bartenders, make friends with bars, go around like asking them like, hey, like I have a group of 20 people who want to come and rent out your part of your bar this Saturday. Would that be cool? Start there. You gotta book the venue. Then you gotta send out the invites. And send the invites is almost like you're spamming girls, but you gotta send out like, I'd say like what, for the last event we did with like 40 people, we sent about 300 invites.
Wow, are these cold?
Cold.
A lot are cold, huh?
Yeah.
Instagram and shit?
Yeah.
And did you get cold Instagram girls showing
So
up?
I got 4 showed up.
Okay.
One said yes, and she brought 3 of her friends, and they're all like 90,000 followers on Instagram.
Wow.
Big time, Instagram girls.
Now, if you guys really want to go into God mode with this, I think you need to pay some VA in the Philippines $400, $200 a month, $300 a month. So all the time it's taking you guys to send out these 300, you have some fucking Filipino, you're paying his kid's child, paying the health insurance, and
$15 a week.
now they're sending out 1,000. Now
It's
they're sending
work.
out 1,000.
It's work. I mean, there's a feature on Instagram you can kind of just like copy and paste like the invites and like just kind of just blast it out. But yeah, it's a lot of work. You got to find the girls first of all. You got to find if they're in your area first, because it's so hard to tell where a girl's based out of nowadays.
Yeah.
Because they're constant traveling. So I gotta go to their page and kind of like look through their photos. I'm like, all right, where are you actually located? So you gotta find the location where they're located, send out the invites, and then you just gotta go through like make sure everything's organized. Make sure like if you're doing it with a team, make sure you're communicating properly, and make sure everything's running smoothly, like day of and after. After. Yeah.
Oh, that's fucking awesome.
Yeah, and I keep it very simple. Yeah. Because it's anything with even game. Like if you like gave everything to the girl at once, she's not gonna respond to it. Like, hey, we should go on a date at this place at this time. Can you come? Like, it's a lot to process at once.
It's like you match the text message. You don't send 3 paragraphs when she responds.
Yeah, you don't send a fucking story. You just say, hey, we're throwing a photo shoot on February 13th. Would you like to come? And then if they say yes, then you give them the details. Like, oh yeah, these photographers are. And then the key is to, if you're having it at a bar and the bar has Instagram, use the Instagram handle for the bar. Use the Instagram handles for photographers, because girls are clicking it and like looking like to look at what they're going to. And what
It legitimizes the whole thing.
It legitimizes it. You throw in some photos of what the venue looks like, the event looks like. So yeah, it's just a lot of visual evidence. That's the key.
And what I would say, I remember we had to have a big talk after we were doing some of these events, and I remember one time the event was decent as far as the amount of girls showed up, but we really were kind of trying to do it with just these other guys that are into pickup. And I remember just being at the event and feeling like I'm kind of trying to carry the whole team on my back right now. You gotta really get on board and be like, yo, our vibe, we need to be charismatic. We need to walk around like we own the bar because we fucking are throwing this event. Yeah. I mean, if you bring a lot of that approach anxiety, kind of shy nature to the whole thing, then great. You got the 4 Instagram girls, they show up and you guys aren't providing fun.
Right.
Did you guys ever have an event like that where it felt like the vibe was off?
No, I mean, we pretty much keep it like cool and casual with these girls because like, they want to be treated like normal people at the end of the day. You want to treat them like normal people because like every other Joe Schmo put them on a fucking pedestal. So the key is just to talk to them like the humans, like just be cool and casual with them. We did have a problem with, we had to kick him out of the group actually because he just...
We'll do that another time.
Okay.
We'll do like another one probably this weekend.
He would get belligerently drunk at these events and he wouldn't be reliable. So the key is to find reliable people who are like very committed to this and just aren't like idiots. So it's hard sometimes. You got to screen them like you're screening girls. I mean, it's just you got to find the right people and you got to find people that like are decent, responsible humans and can call on venues and invite people and have some like follow through on it. Yeah, so there's a lot of that. So
the follow through I think is big because I've seen it happen where I was teaming up with my old roommates and sometimes it would even be me, but it was like sometimes there'd be discouragement about the first events kind of not, and you started out just so hyped, so excited and stuff. So then that discouragement, it's similar to pickup though. It's like getting excited about pickup and doing the thing, and then what? You get 10 rejections and now you quit the game. So you gotta I would say even to these guys, it's like, if you're gonna commit to this, commit to like 10 events and see what the fuck's up. And after 10 events, if you really can't get any traction at all, then sure, hang up the towel.
If you don't have like 3 or 4 girlfriends already, then don't do this. You need friends that are girls.
Yeah.
That's how you get started. But I mean, that's the easiest way to get started. And just the easiest way to get these things really going, like the ones that have like a lot of moving parts. Like we did a fucking charity last month, and there's a lot. We did a backdrop, we did a red carpet, did a photo shoot, DJ, everything. The way you get these like big events organized and running smoothly is like you assign tasks to different people. So I'm good at like doing the social media, the invites, that kind of stuff. So I kind of handle that, and then we have another guy like handles the booking the photographers and stuff like that. So like find out what like your strengths and weaknesses are, and kind of work off of that, and kind of just you have your checklist of what you're responsible to get done, and you have to be reliable. You have to be accountable for it. If you're not accountable for it, then you're fucking out.
Yeah, you hurt the whole team that way.
You hurt the whole
Someone else has
team
to
because
pick
we're
up the slack.
relying on you to do one thing, and if you don't fucking do it, then someone else has to pick up the slack, and then it falls on one person, and then that's not fun.
Yeah.
So
I want to be the guy that shows up. I've contributed nothing.
we had a guy like that.
And then I fuck.
We had a guy like that. Did nothing, showed up drunk, and tried banging on all the women we invited.
And then I fuck. Hey, here we go. Brad, you're on the podcast. What are you doing?
Hey, what's up, boy?
Where are you at?
This podcast is all over the place.
Installer in the car. We're trying to come over your direction to hang out with the guys, talk to some girls, try to fuck some pussy.
All right, Brad, listen, this is a G-rated podcast. I just announced that shortly before you called, and now you're talking about fucking pussy, which is very inappropriate, man. I don't even know what to say to you right now, but no, man, that's great. That's great, bro. Hit me up in a little bit. We'll talk.
I ain't really been keeping up with standards. You can't talk about fucking pussy on a...
Oh man, dude, I'm gonna get banned from Twitter now. Jack Dorsey's coming after Trump. He said in a video recently that he's coming for me next, and you really just put the nail in my coffin. All right, bro.
All you can do is fuck hot pussy.
Oh man. All right, dude. See ya. All right, gotta go. Later.
Aaron, where'd you get this equipment?
Amazon.
Stuff you emailed me about. Or
Yeah. I told this guy. Yeah. You guys have not been in communication about this? Everything I tell you guys is value. Adam once said that he only gets 30% value from my mastermind, which I have been horrifically offended since the day that happened. I've had to do a lot of deep inner child work around why that tore me to pieces for a month.
Talk to have
I've
you.
talked
I
about
really got to him.
That's
all it took.
I've talked about being in a dark place, and I've told everybody it was over like girls and finding myself and like realizing, my desire to be loved. But really, it was just him saying
You
that.
know what it is though, Aaron? Like, it's like with what I'm doing with the social circle thing. I'm building this up from the ground up. Like, it's really exciting to get on something from the ground up and build it and then make it awesome. I was one of the founding members of your group. So
Yes.
I feel like I'm like a initial investor.
Yes, absolutely.
So I want to be just as good as you want it to be.
Of course.
So I get frustrated sometimes when there's just like nonsense in there. I just want to I wish I had the power to just get rid of it. Like
the nonsense,
stupid
the nonsense
questions that people are asking over and over and over and over again.
Yes, and I will say this too. I've had behind the scenes discussions with people sometimes where I've actually considered like banning a couple guys, removing them.
You do a strike system
because the level of newbie can sometimes be almost too much to handle. But then somebody explained to me, somebody in the mastermind also said to me, they were like, you have to recognize that that's just where most guys are at. If you really look at game, the guys that actually get to a place where they're like casually fucking a decent amount of girls, 1%, 2%, 3%. I mean, you got to fucking scrape and climb your way to the top.
Yeah.
So you're going to have a lot of guys that are at that lower level, but no. And I knew you were messing around. I know that you love the mastermind more than any other piece of content you've ever consumed. And so we'll leave it at that.
I told Alpha Chat I listen to this podcast every Monday.
Yes.
On my commute to work.
Yes, there's going to be two. This is the beginning of there being 2 episodes a week. And we're going to be bringing big guests on. I'm going to get Amanda Bucci. I'm going to get Tim Dillon. I'm going to get Joe Rogan. I'm going to get Alexis Wren. I'm going to get...
Miley Cyrus.
Miley Cyrus?
Yeah, I heard she's coming.
I'm going to get Alex from Call Her Daddy to do the podcast, and then I'm going to get Sophia, and I'm going to trick them. So... I'm going to trick them. I'm going to tell them both, all right, 4 p.m. on Wednesday, they hop on the Zoom call and confront each other for the first time. And I'll be that podcast. That's what's going to happen.
I want you to have Alex Jones on your channel.
I would love that more than anything.
That would be an interesting conversation.
I would love
That would be a 5 hour episode.
I'm so, bro, I'm telling you, it's like heroin for me. I am detoxing from politics. I'm done. I'm done. I left my fucking Signal group that I've been in. You know what Signal is?
Yeah, it's like the anonymous.
The encrypted chat
encrypted
room.
shit,
I had to leave it because these dumb fucks, and I love you guys if you're watching, you're some of my best friends, but these dumb fucks, even so early as like yesterday, look, the plan is all coming to fruition. All will be revealed on January 20th. Nothing's gonna be revealed. It's over. It's goddamn over. Trump lost. And that's all, whatever. It's done.
It's so out of everyone's power and control. So
I'm over
people
it.
like work themselves over it, and like there literally is nothing you can do.
Oh, I've seen my income get hit. I've seen my relationships suffer.
Put your energy into things you can actually control.
I'm done. I'm done with politics. I'm not talking about it anymore. And because now what you see happening is now that a lot of Republicans are now at peace with it, Trump's out, now the new thing is like, impeach Biden. He was not served. I'm like, I'm done. I'm going to get rich. I'm going to get jacked. I'm going to fuck Alexis Wren. And that's it. That's what I'm going to do. I'm done with Trump. I'm done with Ivanka. I'm done with Biden. I don't care about Kamala. I'm done. I want to fuck Alexis. I want to be rich. I want to live in, I probably want to live in LA one day. I know it's shut down. I know it's terrible, but Venice Beach is the most, you guys ever been to Venice?
Yeah.
It's the most beautiful place in the world. Venice and Santa Monica. It's like paradise on earth, just here in the United States, where you also have Grafton, Ohio. Same country. You got Grafton, Ohio, and then you have Santa Monica.
What the fuck's a Grafton, Ohio?
That's where I grew up, man. You know, you got Claude across the street, tried to molest Hunter. Remember that old guy?
Of course.
Big fat old, you know. Hunter once said he was like, I think Eaton Estates, which is where I grew up, he's like, I think it's only child molesters, actually. I think it's just only them. And that's, you know, that's the life that I grew up in, and that's why I'm blessed to be down here in Miami. I was walking around with my shirt off a little bit ago. If you would have told 22-year-old Aaron that he'd be walking through Miami, running his own business with his shirt off, he would have never believed it. But here I am. Here we are. Okay, back to Social Circle real quick. I want to say a couple things here. So there's guys out here watching right now where they can't start anything. They can't start anything. You started with cold approach.
No. How do we start?
Well, you guys.
Okay, he doesn't want to be on camera, but he could describe how
you
we got
guys
started.
were doing day game at one point, inviting those.
Yeah, but that wasn't the start.
It was the start.
I think you could really
It
describe
was
how
the
we got
start.
Yeah.
No, I think it goes completely against what pickup and all that community has to stand for. But I think just getting out there and being comfortable around girls, having girls as friends, is the first step.
Yeah.
Guys are like walking up to a girl, pissing their pants. They have no business even doing that yet. Be comfortable spending time with women just because they're cool. There's a lot of heat also in the pickup world, right?
Only in the toxic side of it,
right?
Only in the very
women
toxic
are beautiful.
side.
They're awesome. They're fun.
Yeah.
Sure, they drive us fucking nuts also, but you got to get to the point where you can just spend time with cool girls because they're cool, and that's how me and Adam started. Just because we had friends in our nearby surroundings, people we went to college with, people we worked with, people we would take our daily commute with, we'd run into, person at grocery store you buy groceries from. These are people you're running to every day that are you're friendly with. Start with that, be comfortable with them, and get them around. Then, if you're really going into the social circle route, get some of your friends, take some cool photos to make your Instagram look somewhat decent. It's not that hard. Post a few pictures with you and these girls you're spending time with that are your friends. Every girl you meet, you don't have to try to sleep with. Mm-hmm. Automatically, it's going to rewire how your brain works too. Mm-hmm. You won't go out with this thirst mentality that it has to be perfect. I have to get this girl.
Yeah.
and naturally they're gonna feed off that energy.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I will say
that's great insight.
Also, it's hard at the beginning because you don't have a lot of leads, but then you invite like 5 girls and they bring their friends and you become friends with their friends and you keep inviting those girls out. So now you have 10 girls and it kind of just snowballs and it gets bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. So you have that, and then you have just cold approach DMs where you're just DMing every hot girl you know in your city and inviting them to the event. So there's different routes you can take with getting these girls to come out. If you work somewhere, you have coworkers. great place to start.
True. Yeah, that's good.
You know, just inviting those, because you're friendly with them, they know who you are, and then they invite their friends, and it just becomes like, you know, a whole friend group, and they always come out with you.
If you want to invite the girls you're banging, the event needs to be big enough to where that doesn't be, there's not a spotlight on that.
Yeah.
The event has to be big enough. When we were having these big house parties, there'd be like 3 girls or more sometimes that are there that like, I'm currently having sex with those girls. But the parties would be so big that it wouldn't really matter. They would never come face to face and be like, I'm fucking Aaron. I'm fucking Aaron. It just didn't happen that way. But then we had smaller events when we tried to move the whole thing to a bar during the winter and stuff. And then I would burn down some leads. Or like I'd burn down some girls that I was really talking to and shit because now this one's all about PDA, it turns out. And I'm like, oh, well, she is the hotter one, so I guess I'm going to do this. And then the girl that you played Giant Jenga with, you remember that? Oh, God.
It's just inviting chaos to
I
your life.
just hooked up with this girl, and then now by the time she gets there, this other one's all over me. She just plays Giant Jenga with Alpha Chad and then leaves after like 20 minutes. I felt so bad. We never talked again. It was a rough situation.
I mean, the thing also you could do is just pawn the other girls off and you don't want to sleep with them. That's your friends.
True. Yeah. Hey, go talk to this one. Yeah. So, I've done that before.
Yeah.
I've done that. Yeah.
I never put myself in that situation. I almost did one time where like 3 girls I was fucking and invited them all to my barbecue.
Yeah.
And only one showed up. I was like, thank God. I was like, thank fucking God.
Yeah.
Because you get desperate for like girls, like you were starting out, you get desperate for these girls to get them to come. Like you don't have a lot of girls you have like to come to these events. So I want us to be a success. So I literally just invited all the girls I was fucking.
And it's good, man. Life is about connection. Life is about having a good time. And so you are right about that thirst kind of mindset of like needing to like fuck all the girls. It's like, bro, it's a good time just having some female friends, having a dinner. Okay, you're not gonna get laid, yes, but you're just hanging out with people. And I do think that's missing a lot in the pickup community. I've often told guys, I've said the same shit where I go, if you have no female friends, bro, do some cold approaches and literally just tell the girl, I'm not really
friends with all 3 of these girls.
I'm not
right
looking
here.
for anything
I
right
want to be
now.
friends with them. Can I be friends with them?
That seems like a good circle.
Yeah, they seem friendly.
Yeah.
Good deal with those 2 guys.
They could be on the podcast. Oh, what is she, drooling? I'm against nicotine use. I might have sat next to them on the beach earlier. Maybe. That too looks familiar. Where are you guys at? Yeah. Hey, pass this to Igor real
in my
quick.
mouth.
I wanna ask Igor, bro. Describe to me. You know, you showed me a photo of your ex-girlfriend.
Yeah.
This was a Russian.
Ukrainian.
I mean, one of the hottest girls I've ever seen in my life.
I gotta get the car.
All right, we'll see you guys tonight.
Yeah.
7 to 8. Everybody's already gonna be late, so.
Where are we going? You know?
Well, we're gonna start off just meeting up over there at Muscle Beach, and then as
Are we
far
going out here though? Because this is cool here.
yeah, this is gonna be jam packed tonight. Come 9 p.m., this is gonna be a swarm of people. Macy's Day Parade in Miami.
Good luck getting 30 guys into a bar at the same time.
Yeah. Hey, we're here for the Clevelander. Is there?
Bouncer will laugh you out.
Are there any girls with you? Oh God.
Yeah, strength in numbers. We can take the bouncer.
Yeah, we're gonna fight.
Street interviews?
Yeah, we should do some street interviews,
He has
dude.
the light thing on his phone.
Oh yeah, this is
What? Just like a better flashlight?
it turns so you can like.
Oh,
I'll do it
cool.
with girls. I was holding it like this.
Oh, and you're interviewing with the phone.
Yeah. you
Nice.
can Selfie mode, where the front lights up. So if you're in a dark club or something.
Oh, that's a move.
Yeah, yeah.
Hell yeah. All right, this is terrible podcasting. They don't hear any of this, so. All right.
Describe what it looks like.
Yeah,
Biolumi.
he's got a light. That's what we're talking about here. I got that girl's number earlier. The white one of that
Oh, I
little
remember
2-set
those
right there. She actually loved me, and she lives in Staten Island. Do not. She complained about it too. She complained about it too. Stay away. Stay away. All right, we'll see you guys tonight. Later. So, bro, what are you into, man? You like butts? You like tits? What do you like?
Lately,
Is this value?
Yes.
Is this value? Okay.
like I always been an ass man, but lately I like into silicone tits. Nice silicone boobs, fake boobs.
I didn't know what he said. Silicone tits.
Now I feel like if girl have small tits and she don't have silicone tits, she don't care about herself. She not invest in herself.
Wow. this whole podcast video thing, we're going to get pulled in a week. This is going to get 7 days. They're going to hear this. Brad Smith, like, fucking pussy. I want to fuck up. This ain't going to last. This is brutal. But you're right. I don't fully feel the same way, but I see the mindset behind that, and I do enjoy it. I do like what you're saying. It's like, why haven't you gotten this situation taken care of?
Yeah, like you know, and like you
point it closer.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
I feel like if it's the same if girl goes to the gym, you know, like if girls care
That
about,
for me is the big one.
oh man, it's the best. Like if it's for me biggest turn on if girls goes to the gym, like work out constantly.
Yep. I need this girl to show me that she values herself for me to value her.
Exactly.
Like, I need to see that ass doing squats, doing hip thrusts. I need it. If I don't have it, I will have nothing. I will get what I want in this life. Okay, so you're going with like big silicone tits. But so you don't care about butt at all right now?
No, I care about butt. No, I always cared about butt.
Okay.
But lately, lately, I like for the last year,
Yeah.
like I went like into silicone tits. Like I fucking love silicone tits. I don't know why. Like.
Yeah.
Especially, you know, the nice down without any scars, like.
Ooh, okay. Yeah, I actually hooked up with this girl one time. She had big, nice tits, and then she had, but they were natural, but then she had big scars, and it turned out she had actually had a reduction because they were just so massive before, apparently, and they were already pretty big, so I don't know what else she got removed, but damn, I mean, Jesus, I don't know what she was carrying around. What about you?
For me, I'm all about the ass, but it has to be a fit ass. It can't be like some big sloppy shit.
Yeah.
I like Aaron, you were saying earlier, like going to the gym, like girls who go to the gym and know how to do squats, that's a weakness, man. Like I'll go fucking stop my workout and just start staring and be like, yo, you know what? I should probably go talk to you.
Yeah.
So like that's what I'm working on now, gym approaches. It's kind of hard with the mask, but if you have a nice ass and you go to the gym, it's over.
You're jacked. You're fucking jacked. That helps at the gym. I'm not saying you have to be jacked to do it, but there is this part of me that is definitely, like, I've only in total ever slept with one girl that I cold approach at the gym. I have done maybe like 10 approaches ever at the gym. And to me, I just want to be in really good shape, like the other really in shape dudes in there and like the fit ass girls I'm talking to.
Yeah.
So you go up, bro, you're their ideal guy. So do you ever go shirtless in the gym?
You can't do that.
Oh.
Sadly.
There's a couple really jacked dudes in my gym that go shirtless. I've been wanting to do it. I've been wanting to start working out shirtless.
I think I'm gonna do this because in my gym nobody cares. Like, and sometimes guys go shirtless worse looking than I am.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I'm gonna start popping the shirt off because you know what I think it is. It's like if you go shirtless long enough in life, then the universe will recognize that you're putting that out there, and your body will now become a good body. That's kind of my theory. So let's wrap up that story real quick. Basically, end of the night after that boot camp. Then at the end of the night, the guy starts getting down extremely aggressive. He's wasted. He's just screaming, "I'm gonna fuck you up! I'm gonna fuck you up!" And I'm starting to get nervous because I'm like, whatever. Whether I'd win the fight or not, I don't want to fight. I get a tooth knocked out in the process, but I won, so how alpha and cool. You know, I got to take a fucking hit to the head, maybe get a concussion. I just don't want to fight, man. And so, and you were there. You made me feel comfortable. You were kind of like keeping us apart. You know, you're a big jack dude, so I would like to believe that you saved my life in that moment. So thank you for that, bro.
Yeah, no problem.
And what I wanted to say, too, is he was talking about this while you were in, it was either him or Jason a little bit ago, about you. This is about you.
Okay.
You were way more hesitant to do approaches back when you did the boot camp. And then today, we'll be like, oh, where is he? And then we look over and you're in a 2-set. And then on your way back to us, there's another one. You're just jumping set to set. Is it that you're so excited to be able to game in Miami right now? What do you think's changed for you recently?
I'd say it's the excitement that everything's kind of open. Because like I said, I'm from an area that's pretty shut down right now. So just seeing people walking around with no mask, being happy, living life, you know, like no lockdown, it's kind of making me excited. And I'm just going for it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's amazing, man. That's great. And you're probably dealing with the same thing because your life has been so kind of locked in with work and stuff. So now you're dealing with that excitement as well.
Yeah, exactly. And like kind of like Austin is more open than other states. Like Bart is working, but I was so busy in the work, and like mostly when I go out, I don't have any wings. So like I need to go out alone, and it's not fun for me at all. Like
without wings.
Yeah, like it's not fun. Here, like I feel like moral support. Like like guys encourage me. Like it's much easier from the like moral point of view.
Yes, absolutely. And that's why too, for anybody watching this, it's like if you're watching at home and you don't have a community of guys that you can even talk to about game and shit, you guys hop on the mastermind call. Maybe you miss it sometimes, but you've gotten on the mastermind call a lot. We do them every Wednesday, and it just helps to feel like, oh, I'm not the only one out here doing this. I'm not the only one struggling, having successes, whatever it is. So for anybody at home, evolutiondailymastermind.com, fucking join. Would you recommend the mastermind?
Fuck yeah.
Hell yeah. Good. What about you?
Fuck yeah.
And included in the mastermind too. So it's not only the weekly calls, it's not only the secret group. They're all here because they're all in the mastermind. Everybody that was on this podcast today, and then the other 35 guys that are going to be here, they're all in the mastermind. We do at least an annual summit. We're going to talk about that, man. Why not just have a weekend in June where it's like an unofficial summit and everyone just meets up again? I mean, who cares, right?
Why not? Yeah, if everybody have free time, any weekend we can choose and go to any city that works.
Exactly. So we're planning that out. And like I said, it's going to be a minimum of an annual summit, but then probably there's going to be more. Guys in this mastermind link up together all the time anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I went out a couple times with John from Mastermind.
Oh, John. Yeah.
We went one time for day game and one time for night game. It was fun, but we have different schedules.
Yeah. And he's injured now.
Yeah, but he told me when I came back when I gonna be back from Miami, he ready to go again.
Okay, good. That's good to hear. Awesome. All right, guys. Well, we'll go ahead and wrap this up for now. Thank you guys for being on the podcast. And if you're watching this at home, I'll do a separate outro. All right, bro. So like I said at the very beginning of this, I knew you guys were going to love that episode. Incredibly entertaining, incredibly informative. If you want more of this podcast and you want to support the Evolution Daily cause, we are taking over the world in 2021. It might take us all the way to 2022 to actually take over the world, to actually... No, that's not funny. I'm sorry. That's not funny. I'm not going to say that. I really probably can't put that in there. We'll leave all this. It'll be funny. All right, guys. So sign up over at patreon.com/Evolution Daily. Links below wherever you're listening or watching or whatever. Sign up, support, get brand new episodes every single week that nobody else is going to receive. If you're only listening to the free episode, you're kind of just doomed to be an incel forever. I mean, I know you're getting value, but if you sign up for the bonus episodes, come on, it's game over. All right, guys, leave us a 5-star review. Also, if you're on your Apple iPhone, I see the numbers. I see how many people are listening, and then I see that our reviews don't match that. So just don't be a little bitch and give us a fucking review on the Apple iPhone podcast app. Love you guys. I didn't mean anything that I just said. See you guys inside the Patreon, and I'll see you in the field.